Hey, thanks for joining this random review. I was able to pick up this Amazon version of the ARB Differential Breather mod. This is for relocating the diff breather on 4x4 vehicles to someplace a little bit higher so that some of your water crossings and stuff don't potentially suck in water through into the differential. So yeah, I thought I'd give this a try because this is roughly about half the cost of the ARB brand, and from the looks of it, it looks pretty much the same. It's just the branding or whatever is a little bit different. But yeah, so this one is the Amazon one. It is called the IFJF Differential Axle Breather Kit, and I got it for about $40 American, and I know the ARB one is roughly about $80. But yeah, so this is what it looks like, and we're just going to do a quick review on it. So when we open the box, it looks like there's some zip ties, a bag of zip ties here. The hose or the tubing, it is kind of plasticky, really hard feel to it. It comes with this is the breather mouth, I guess, the breather area where you plug the tube and locate this anywhere like higher than the differential axle. Looks like this is the filter. See, IFJF, and it looks like it belongs here. Yeah. So it screws into here. So not too bad. Comes with these are looks like the screws or the joints for the actual differential up top to replace it, so that you can run the tube, and I think it's a shark bite connection, and I see like 4 of them here. And then we see, looks like 2 self-tapping screws to put this wherever you want. Attach this wherever you want on your vehicle, whether it's the engine bay or somewhere else. And then it looks like these are supposed to cover up any of the other holes, I guess, that you don't use if you want to only want to run one of those tubes through this breather mod. Yeah, and then looks like an Allen wrench so that you can tighten up these a bit. Yeah, so it all in all for $40, it looks like this is a pretty decent looking kit. I'll do a quick install and then give you guys a little bit more feedback on that in just a second. So just to add real quick, this valve here is a 15 millimeter. So if you guys, to get this in there, it was pretty tight because, as you can see, there is what looks like to be like Teflon coating on there. So it makes, screwing this in rather difficult per se. But yeah, so you plug up all the other holes. So these 2 holes are plugged up here. This hole is plugged up here. And then this is going to be where the tubing is going to go into. Since I'll only be using this for one, for the routing of one differential. So just kind of showing you, this is the self-tapping screw that'll help hold it in place. And then, like I said before, after you attach this to wherever you're attaching it to, the filter goes over it to provide that filtration. So that way you're not getting like just open dust or whatever coming in from wherever you're mounting this. There's this little filter piece here that helps block out some of that stuff. So yeah, now I'm gonna go install this on my 4Runner. Right, so I got around to installing the differential breather, and as you can see, you got to remove the spare tire. Gives you a little bit more room to work with things, but essentially, I kind of located it over here. As you can see, here's the filter, and then you can see the line running through towards the bottom there, and then running it straight through to the bottom and kind of running it along the frame and following in the end the brake lines towards the back of the vehicle. And then as you can see, so this here is the original axle that was in there, and then as you can see, let me get in deeper. So that right there is the line that goes into the differential here, and you can, I kind of looped it up all around here, following through all the way to the front. So yeah. So regarding the level of difficulty, it's actually not that hard. It just takes a little bit of time to run everything through the areas you want to run it through and getting it zip tied. The tubing was really hard in plastic, and it was all wound up, as you can see on the unboxing. So like, it made running that line through the entire body of the car really annoying and really, tedious. In the end, you get like probably 4 to 5 feet extra of tubing that you end up cutting off anyways. I ended up leaving a lot of slack from the differential just in case there's some flex in the rear and it doesn't yank that tubing out. But it is a shark bite connection, so it's not likely going to come out or anything from what I can see. If I could do this over again, I think I'd still spend the $40 to get kind of the aesthetics to it, the filter, the entire package already set up for you. The only thing I'd probably do a little bit different is get a different type of tubing. Maybe go for like a fuel line or something that's more, I guess, malleable and easy to like feed through, and maybe a little bit more durable, because this feels like a hard plastic line. At times it bent. I feel like it was gonna snap. So if you run with like a rubber fuel line or something like that, it'll, it's a lot easier to work with, and a lot, just a lot easier to work with. So all in all, $40 compared to the ARB. I don't have the ARB. I've never used the ARB, but I imagine it's the same concept, same design and whatnot. It's just you got the ARB logo slapped on there. So it may be worth the $40 premium if you guys are interested in the name brand, but for what it's worth and the practicality, $40 is not too bad. I know you could probably do this a little bit cheaper and go to the hardware store and get your own connections as well as fuel line and everything, and probably get it down to like $20, 25, maybe even less. But this one's, like I said, is all packaged and ready for you, and good to go. So yeah, that's my review for the Amazon IFJF, or forgot what it was, differential breather kit, and I give it a 3 out of 5 stars, 3.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, thanks for joining in on this random review. Hope you guys enjoyed.